Hello, Book Coven listeners.
Hello.
I'm Lillian.
And I'm Chelsea, but that's Lillian.
Oh, yeah. And that's Chelsea. It's all fucked up now. I don't know what's going on. I'm not there, and I'm scared and confused.
It's the way she goes.
We are on episode 75. It's a Boob Tube episode, which means today we're talking about Sabrina, specifically season 4. But we'll do a whole series because they unjustly canceled it and fuck them. So, Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, ran for 4 glorious evil seasons. I loved them all. I loved the series, and I'm still not over that it got canceled. I hate it.
I know. Oh, me too. It's the only thing that actually fulfilled our dark hearts.
Yes, it was everything I wanted in a show.
All the time. Yeah. Oh, praise Lilith, praise Hecate. It was always just, it's so good.
And it was so fun. And all the shows that they do keep are such trash.
I know.
Riverdale. Bullshit.
It is bullshit. No, I know. It's such a, it still had that, teenage crap like Riverdale where it's, the romance and the love triangles and all that bullshit. So I feel like the youth still liked it for that stuff, right?
The youth, I feel like more people like Sabrina.
Yeah.
And it actually worked better than Riverdale or all those other teen shows because, yes, it had romance and love triangles and silly teen things, but it was also Satan was in. Her dad is Lucifer. And there's demons everywhere and witches and magical powers, so the silliness all fit.
It filled a void in our hearts of darkness. Yeah.
Wow. What a great, because there's the void in this season.
Oh,
I see.
Void.
That was... Oh. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about our beverages. I made a devil's margarita that didn't go exactly as I wanted, but tastes good.
So what's in it that makes it devilish?
So it's a classic margarita, but you're supposed to float red wine on it.
Oh,
and the floating didn't go well, but
that's all right.
Flavors are there.
I'm having a kombucha and gin.
Ooh, that looks cute.
That's what I had available.
See, you guys have all the cocktail glasses and shots. I don't have any of that here because I don't really drink here other than wine.
Oh yeah, that's
canned
fair.
Beverages. So I just put them in whatever the fuck I found.
Hey, it works, man. It works. Yeah, we've got all these weird glasses because every time I'm out and I see something, I'm like, well, I'm buying that. You have no room, Chelsea. You have no room.
It's okay. You'll make room. It's fine.
Just start breaking old glasses. Oops.
Did you like season 4?
I did. I had my issues.
Yeah, this is the only season where I really had some issues.
Yeah, the other ones were all perfectly fine.
Perfection.
But this one had quite a few weird things.
Oh,
and I feel like the ending, that last episode, felt like the last Game of Thrones episode where it was just a snowball. It felt so rushed.
Yeah,
they were trying
the
to
entire
fit so much
season
in.
was rushed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would have been fine with this season if it wasn't the series finale.
Yeah,
if it was just the regular ending of a series or season, fine. And there was I don't think it was ever supposed to be the ending for the show. I think they had other plans to carry on that story, but they got canceled. So they're okay, done.
But it's still open-ended enough that if HBO Max picks it up, they can still go off of it. But then I
Please,
feel like it'd be
HBO.
like Supernatural season 5, where it's like we did the big stuff, and now all of a sudden, like, what's left? Now we just keep killing Sam and Dean over and over again. So
I think
hope
if
it doesn't
they
end up
bring
like
it
that.
back, maybe like have it in the world, but not necessarily bring Sabrina back just yet. Or like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like don't
Keep
even
her.
call it Sabrina. It's just like set in that town or area,
Yeah.
you know?
Still use Greendale, still use Zelda and Hilda and them, right?
Yeah. Oh,
But
you need
like,
Zelda and Hilda.
oh, of course.
Need them.
Aunties.
Oh man. They also didn't use a lot of the characters this season. Like the aunties
That's
didn't
true.
have much of an arc.
Yeah. There was no room.
There really wasn't. And the Eldritch Terrors, they're so cool, but you
Oh, I
only
know.
they really needed like 2-3 seasons of their own because they'd
Yeah.
introduce a new one each episode and then kill them like at the end of the episode. So you
Yeah.
don't have any time to like really see them, see how like terrifying
See their
they
full
are.
power.
Yeah. And it felt so easy this season. They sorted it all in like 5 seconds.
Oh, I know. It just seems so rushed, but I don't know. I do love that they used the Eldritch Terrors. That's such a cool idea.
were.
And
Yes.
like, so we got the 8 of them or 10? Was it 8?
I
It was
think
8.
it was 8.
And they were all cool. They're all based on Lovecraft stuff. I have what they're all based on here, if we want to
Dope.
get into that. But it was such a cool concept that needed more time.
Oh yeah. Huge amounts of time. There are fucking fruit flies in here.
Oh no, it's because of your drink.
Yeah. It was cute but a little too cheesy with the Eldritch Terrors. Like
little,
really,
yeah.
they're Eldritch Terrors. Make
Yeah.
them.
Well, okay. So the darkness was the first one, and what I thought was lame about it is that it's an eldritch terror, and its way of like getting at you was just like making fun of you,
Yeah. All
like
right.
telling you all of your insecurities. I would just
Yep.
be there like, bitch, please.
What are you doing? You've been locked in a jar for centuries.
Yeah, right.
You're dressed as a miner. Calm down.
You're just darkness, okay? Fuck off.
Yeah, you just turn the lights off. Relax about it.
Yeah, exactly.
The Void
Seems
was
a little
super
lame.
cool.
Void
And that
was
episode
incredible.
with Sabrina Morningstar in the alternate world, that was probably my favorite episode.
That
of
was
the
mine
season.
too, with the Endless. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that one.
Also,
'Cause
yeah, the
Salem was
Endless.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And getting the old aunties in was really cool.
So cute.
I liked
yeah.
having them. Yeah.
Good throwback. The Eldritch Terror that just wanted to be loved, who Sabrina married, that was hilarious.
Oh yeah, the uninvited.
That was so cute.
He just gets turned away from parties.
Yeah. See, that was
Apparently-
cheesy, but it was a good cheesy.
It was a good cheesy. I felt real bad for him.
Yeah, and he did. You could have had an Eldritch Terror as your husband on your side.
Yeah. So cool.
Do you know
he
what you
cleaned
could've done
up
with
just
that?
fine.
Yeah. You're magical. Make him look however you want him to look like.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Fuck
not
it.
uninvited anymore. He doesn't have to be a disheveled weirdo.
Then he'd be the invited. Oh.
Aw, that's such a
magical.
beautiful story.
Apparently what he was based on wasn't quite as scary. It's Lovecraft's The Outsider. So it's like this beastly man that doesn't get invited to a party because they're like, ew, you're ugly. But that's about it. He doesn't eat hearts or anything. He's just a lonely, sad
Aw.
grub.
I mean, in the show, he did murder people. If they
Well,
didn't
there was-
invite him in.
But Lovecraft's
Yeah.
still spooky.
Yeah, yeah. What were the other ones? The other ones were kind of forgettable.
So the weird was the octopus one, which was kind of like Cthulhu, right?
Yes.
He inhabited the humans as their host, and is the huge hive mind brain slug kind of creature. Mm-hmm. I like that because I
Yeah.
the hive mind creatures and monsters are always so cool. I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
they
really
were-
fucked up.
There was just, again, like, it's not that any of them were lame. It's just, like, I don't remember what most of them did because they each
wasn't
just
enough
had
time.
one episode.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it was sorted in the blink of an eye.
Mm-hmm. And then you're done, and that's it.
Yeah.
I liked the Perverse. That was a good episode. The Imp of the Perverse.
Oh, yeah, where he was like a weird Hitler, king of the world.
Yeah, he gave
All right,
Blackwood his wish.
Oh, he
that one's
drives
actually
me
based
insane.
on Edgar Allan Poe's The Imp of the Perverse. But apparently in that, the perverse makes people do things contrary to their own interests rather than just giving them a wish.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been neat.
Probably think I could have done a lot with that.
Mm-hmm.
They all... Sorry, what?
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say the Cosmic was after that. I thought that was cool too, but including Metatron and stuff. But I was really disappointed that they were able to kill Metatron. That seemed...
Yeah. They handled all the
dicey.
Eldritch Terrors as doom and gloom as they made them out to be. The Void or the Endless was really the only one that was problematic.
Yeah.
They sorted everything out. They just happened to know the book where the answer that they seek is.
Yeah.
Ambrose would always just be like, "Oh wait, I know."
I know.
And then sorted.
I mean, Ambrose, he's only like 130, you know? I feel like that'd be, if you're going to know how to kill all these things, you got to be at least like 500 years old. I mean,
and that's all his purpose this season, too. Like, Prudence was really the only one that had any other, arc. And even her arc wasn't that. Like, she just got to kill her father and get one of her sisters back.
Yeah, that's true. No one really had anything going for them. And they tried to do a little bit with Theo and the Goblin Robin.
I'm sorry. I don't care about her human friends unless they're involved in what they're doing.
I don't either, because that's when it just turns into the high school bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's I'm not watching Riverdale.
They're all great as people.
Yeah.
They're all great characters, great actors, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Cool, you have relationship problems. All right. But are you having them in hell? No, so I don't care.
That's true. Because why are we watching this show? You could watch literally any other CW show and get that same effect. So why is it in Sabrina? Mm-hmm. I guess because it sells. I don't know. But
it's unnecessary. I think they focused a little too much on her friends. As much as I like them and they're cute, as a whole series, I could have done with less of them.
Yeah.
They're too.
Agreed.
They're a little too cringe, and the musical moments. Why is that a thing in every teen show now?
I don't know.
It's always embarrassing unless it is a music-centered show, where going in there's going to be songs. I don't need that whole episode with the music fight. Oh my.
Okay, so I have a lot of words on that episode with The Returned. The stupid punk band that they made out to be so scary ended up being so lame, and they played this song that sounded like it was from Kiss.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was they were basically playing I Want to Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day.
Yeah.
Which
all
is
the musical moments in that episode were not good. I'm sorry.
And then so the other group played Time Warp, which, that's fine. It's a weird choice to just play Time Warp, but...
Oh, it was so cringe. Okay.
It was really bad. They're good singers. They're really talented, but, then Sabrina played Sweet Child of Mine? Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I wish I could tell you, Chelsea. The only thing I liked about that episode, honestly, was her outfit.
Yes,
Sabrina's
her outfit was dope.
That was fly.
It was a good coat. Solid coat. But I was just, yelling, play Season of the Witch! That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
That would have been the perfect song.
Or just, not... all the things you could do with The Return, why is that what you chose?
A lame high school punk band. It's we're going to take over the battle of the bands in high school.
What even is the correlation between The Return as an Eldritch Terror and the Battle of the Bands?
There's nothing. It's just because that's what they wanted to do when they were kids. Okay, can't you bring back something more terrifying than a punk band? That plays Kiss songs?
Does that, this guy does it. He does it in Riverdale, too. He'll just, throw out That was one of the reasons I stopped watching, because one of the many reasons. Cause, like,
many reasons.
Why? Josie and the Pussycats, fine, they're a band. If you want to throw in some of them singing, okay. But why is fucking Betty doing a striptease and singing?
That is a good question. This is a high school show. Everyone's just
60.
having sex and stripping
Wasn't her
in front of
mom
people.
also there?
I think so. But she
Let's
wanted to be Serpent.
Just pull me, whenever I start talking about Riverdale, just pull me back.
Yeah. I just watched the newest episode today, so I'm still like... But I still, like, the whole time, I'm just like, no.
Oh, it's okay. We all have that one show that we despise, but we watch because just, like, it fuels our hatred.
And I want to know what happens. Like, I want it to... I want to see it getting more ridiculous because it's just, like, that's where it needs to go now.
I feel
once
like
you had Evel Knievel, that's it. You're done.
I feel like it's this... it's like Twilight, where, like, even all the actors are like, this show is trash... Mm-hmm. But it makes us money, so we're doing it. I'll fucking sing.
This is why we're famous, I guess. Yeah. It seems like the whole cast of Sabrina really likes the show, though, so that makes it even more disappointing that they just ended it, because they seem all actually really sad.
Yeah, well, they were hard, because when they stopped this season, it didn't get canceled yet. They were, like, hopeful that they'll come back.
So they didn't even get to have, like, a good rap.
No, because it was never supposed to be the end. They always had, like, a...
Yeah.
And even, like, the way it ended, people are upset about it, but, like, if it ended like that and there was a season 5, it would be fine.
Yeah.
But ending it like that is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. It was kind of, it was a messy bitch this season.
It was messy. I know, at the end I was hoping, like, oh man, I'm excited to see how they, like, take this and finalize it, and then it had, like, Sabrina died, she ended up in what looked like purgatory, and it was just like, okay. And then, I'm sorry, we're supposed to be happy or okay with the fact that Nick basically kills himself to go join her?
Sabrina.
What?
And she was like, all she said was like, oh, Nick, no.
Yeah.
Sabrina would have been like, you bumbling idiot.
Idiot, yeah. Come on.
She would have, the next season would have been her like, no, we're finding a way to get you out of here, my friend. Fuck you.
You've made a mistake.
Yeah. It was like, I'm not necessarily mad about her dying because, like, she's
out.
She went to hell and back. She's gone. I think she's been in purgatory before. Didn't she, like, pull her mom out of it? So, like, it's a world where they can still contact her. And she can still, like, be a part, in a way, of their life.
Yeah.
So, it's just weird to end it on that.
It is.
Like, your heroine just dies.
Yeah. I like how they showcased that it was purgatory because it, like, had the paintings on the wall, like heaven, earth, and hell. And then, like, the Void also had the paintings, but the Void had Escher paintings, so it was kind of like, there's no escape. I thought that was cool. They did a couple cool things like that. I feel like if they had more time, they would have done even more little artsy things like that.
Yeah.
But... I
think if there was a season 5, something probably would have happened in Purgatory, and, like, Sabrina was having her adventures in Purgatory, and, like, she'd have to contact the living, because, like, for some, like, cosmic tomfoolery. I don't know.
Yeah, they'd figure it out.
Yeah.
Someone will pick it up, maybe. Hopefully.
HBO, please. Please. Oh, on HBO, too, it could be even saucier. Although they would still be teenagers. Okay, but you got to watch Tiny Pretty Things because that's teenagers. So and they're like,
holy fuck!
Oh no, are they like really?
Lillian, they're just naked. Full nudity, like sex scenes. Like it takes it far. It's because they all have great bodies, right? Like, because they're dancers, so they're all, like, really attractive. So, like, they're just naked all the time. I mean, you don't see diddles or anything, but...
That's good. Are they, like, 19? Or, like,
I don't
16?
even know. I feel like they're just young. Because they're not...
It is...
Like, they're young enough that a girl was trying to emancipate. So what is that, like 16? Can't you be legally on your own at 17 or 18?
Yeah.
So,
oh, great.
Yeah.
We're at an awkward age now where, like, we still love these shows because we're not that old yet, but, like, we watch them and we're like, ooh.
Ooh. This is too... That's a teenager, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, it's high school.
I know.
What's happening?
I know.
Everyone's just having affairs with everyone.
There's one guy in that ballet show where they're talking about something and then he just yells, "Who are you people?" And that is exactly how I feel about these shows. It's just like, what is happening? Who the fuck are you? Like, why is this happening to you?
I started watching that the Fate, the Winx saga.
Oh, yes.
On Netflix.
That looks so good. Is it good?
I watched episode 1. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, good.
Like,
okay.
It's fairy, so it's silly, but I like it.
I'm excited. It's based on a Italian cartoon.
Oh, really?
Apparently. Yeah.
Love it. So. You know what? That makes sense. It's so, like, overly dramatic.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm pumped for that one. That's for sure.
Oh, boy.
Maybe that's why they canceled Sabrina. They're like, no, don't worry. We've got some more magic stuff for you. But they, for some reason, think they can't have two.
Know. Netflix's biggest problem is that they always want, like, the hottest, freshest shows to, like, keep pumping in the viewers, which, okay, I get, but...
Sure, but if people like a show, they'll stay because they're waiting for the new season.
Yeah,
right?
You can still make new shows. I will never get over it.
Yeah, I know.
And if I ever meet anyone high up in Netflix, I'll always hold it against them.
I got some words for you, sir.
Look what you did. But I think we can all agree that Zelda was fabulous, as ever. And
always.
She has my heart and soul. And
she was perfect.
Everything her chanting,
yes.
Chills every time.
Yeah. That actress is fantastic. Her character was fantastic. Everything she said and did was amazing, even when she was being, like, really ruthless and, like, she's got a good reason. Mm-hmm. She was a solid character.
Yeah. I'm happy the aunties, they didn't die.
Yeah.
They're all good. And Ambrose, so.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, Sabrina was a lot more annoying than they were.
Than everyone, yeah.
Every decision she makes, I'm like, girl, if you just sat on this for a minute.
But instead, she's just like, I'm doing this. Just goes and does it. And it's like, yeah, that was a stupid idea.
And now there were two of them to make bad decisions.
I like how the one that wasn't in hell was like, this life is a little boring, isn't it? Like, she seemed to kind of start getting there. And it's like, maybe being in hell would have been great. But oh no, you wasted it. And now instead of hot Prince Caliban, you're with fucking what? God. Nick and then no one.
Queen of Hell, hot husband. All the power you could want. High school student.
High school. No, ew.
You could still see your friends if you were you're the queen of hell.
You're the queen of hell.
You could do what you want, even if your dad was like, no, Sabrina. Just be like, fuck you, I'm Lucifer now. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Although I must say, one of my favorite scenes was in The Endless when Caliban just takes his shirt off for no reason after they're talking about them taking their shirts off for no reason.
That's the other Caliban, right? The alternate world. Yeah. I had to pause because I was laughing too hard.
What's funny is Brandon walked down at that exact moment and he's like, what is wrong with these shows?
But at least Sabrina, like, they know it's stupid and a joke, and they're like in on the joke.
Yeah, and they post that shit on Instagram all the time. Mm-hmm. It's just a fucking thirst trap. And they know it.
Perfect. That whole scene, flawless execution. They probably died laughing.
100%. 100%.
Also, let's never forget him handing her a box with his clay testicles inside. That was something that happened.
It's okay, they grow back. He's clay.
They had a nice close-up shot of them.
I mean, what a guy. What a man.
I actually really like Caliban. I'm sorry.
I do too. He's such a, like, prick sometimes, but he's...
Oh, yeah. But he was raised in hell,
fun.
Of course he is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
And I think he really cared about Sabrina Morningstar. He seemed like when she died, he was genuinely, like, really upset.
Yeah. Yeah.
She should have, like, fucking stayed in hell, married him. Mm-hmm. Fuck Nick.
Yeah.
And Harvey. Don't even thank God they didn't try to push Harvey and Sabrina.
Oh, my God. No. That's a hard pass.
I would rather stare at a wall like Chloe does for hours on end than watch any more of Harvey.
Maybe that's why she stares at the wall. She's just like, oh, Harvey. And she just turns.
Humans.
No.
Oh,
agree.
Man.
Fuck that guy. I like Roz, though. She's cool.
Yeah, she was dope. She's a witch, too, which... Why was anyone so surprised?
Okay, first of all, why are you all surprised? Second of all, Harvey, you're a piece of shit because you're like, oh, you're a witch. Hello.
Also,
what
just
fucking
like,
century are we in, you asshole?
You never got back together with Sabrina because you hated that she was a witch. But now Ross, you're like, yep, that's cool.
Yeah.
You could have at least gone to Sabrina like, okay, I acknowledged I was a prick about this.
And I apologize. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No.
Like, it's cool if Roz, you love her, and that's dope that you still... You'd put aside your hatred for witches, even though...
But he didn't at first, which pissed me off. He was just like, Roz, what? Oh my God. Yeah. Someone told me they were a witch, I'd just be like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Be like, as am I. Let's be a coven now. Join us.
Right?
I would like to fly. Let's do it.
What spells are you teaching me? When can we start? Okay. That's it.
Oh, to have like a super powerful, like old witch say something spooky and witchy to you and teach you.
We'll be that eventually. When we're old. What do you think was your favorite season? I know it's hard to like remember them specifically, but do you have a favorite?
Damn.
Because season 1 was like the dark birthday, right?
Yeah. I think season 2 was my favorite. 2 and 3 were the best, I think.
Yeah.
I have to rewatch it to say like which one was better. But I know I like season 2 and 3.
Same.
And like the best scene still will always be Zelda's like appeal to Hecate to bring Hilda back.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That was like chills and just like I was sitting there like I didn't blink. I don't even know if I was breathing.
God. Jesus
so
Christ. Oh my God. I would cry if I met her. I can't handle it.
I know. She's amazing. Filming that must have been cool.
Oh, the wind in her hair and just like pounding her chest. Like, please. Oh my God.
Like being in that room while she's doing that, I would have just been like, oh my God. Like we did something here today, folks. we accomplished something.
I'm sure she was watching that and was like, damn, this actress is fire.
Yeah.
But you know what? We knew she had it in her from Lord of the Rings. I've loved her since Lord of the Rings, and I'll love her forever.
Yep, she's just great. It happens.
Miranda Otto, Queen.
Queen. Kween. Queen.
There goes the margarita.
Oh, the margarita.
I liked when she got drunk at the wedding.
Yeah.
That was also a fun highlight.
And belligerent and just like...
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You're a teenager.
It's fun when you see her as like this destructive teen.
Yeah, because I think we need to be reminded of that more frequently because they have so much responsibility in these shows.
I was shocked that she's just 17. It feels like because the show's had 4 seasons, so I thought like it'd been like 4
yeah.
years. It was only been a year. All 4 seasons, a year went by.
Holy shit. That's a lot of shit to happen in
So
1 year.
Literally every day
gosh.
then must have been some new fucking...
Every fucking day. Oh, now we've got another Eldritch Terror. It's
Exhausting.
only been a day.
No wonder she... Oh, it's even sadder, though, because she was, like, super ready to die.
She so was.
No wonder, though.
Yeah, yeah. Ugh,
If every day you have to save the entire world. Jesus.
that's tiring. Yeah, I'd be enjoying Purgatory too then.
Yeah.
She was just sitting there
Reading.
like journaling, like, sweet, okay.
And now
a good
she has Nick, I guess.
Ew. Could you imagine he showed up and she's just like, oh, Nick.
Yeah, she's got some, like, purgatory hottie that she's dating now.
Replaced Caliban, replaced Nick, and she's got a new guy.
I feel
And
like
he's
she
back.
could always just make Caliban another
Yeah,
version
he's
of him.
clay.
He's clay.
Oh, shit.
Just make
True.
one.
True dat.
Sexy. So it had its issues, but I still love the series overall, and
Yeah.
I love the world, Greendale. I love the
too.
characters, and I had a great time watching it.
Yeah, still amazing. Still worth every moment.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully we get the season 5. That would be great.
yeah, and like I hope in like a year or two they surprise us. We slowly forget about it, and then someone comes in like, nope, it's back.
Trailer drop.
Oh my god, and I'll be
yeah, that'd
right
be
in and be like, yep, gimme.
I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah, that'd be nice. Anyway, that was Sabrina.
Yeah, and that was Chelsea,
That was Lillian.
and this has been the Boob Tube.
Yeah, we will see you for our regular episodes next week.
Yeah. What theme are we
Woohoo.
on now? Mad Love.
I think yes. So Invisible Girl is next week. Woohoo! By
Yeah.
Lisa Jewell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Read
yes,
it.
yes,
Mad Love.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. And
Bye.
ready, set, bye.
Bye.